Good evening to everyone present here. Before conveying the reason behind this virtual meeting, I would like to present a small hint through the famous saying of Lao Tzu. If there is to be peace in the world, there must be peace in the nations. If there is to be peace in the nations, there must be peace in the cities. If there is to be peace in the cities, there must be peace between neighbors. If there is to be peace between neighbors, there must be peace in the home. If there is peace in the home, there must be peace in the heart. So I guess it was quite easy to understand from the hint. Well, yes, we all have gathered here to celebrate this auspicious day dated 21st September 2020, the Day of World Peace. Further, I would like to extend my warm welcome and I find an immense pleasure in introducing our Honorable Principal, VC Ma'am. Good evening, Ma'am. Director of Education, IB Ma'am. Good evening, Ma'am.
Good evening, good
Good
evening.
evening. Good
Vice
evening.
Principal, Ma'am. Good evening, Ma'am.
Good
Teacher,
evening. Good
teacher in charge, along with all other respected teachers. Good evening to all the teachers and all my fellow mates of 11 Arts. So, without any further delay, let us proceed with the program. Over to Ongona.
Good evening, everyone. I would like to begin with a single word peace. What is the first thing that comes to your mind when I say peace? One of these things might be a quiet place where you can find stability of the restless mind, or maybe a melody which may soothe the puzzled heart, or someone's company where you feel that no trouble of the exterior world can disturb you. Thus, it can be said that peace is a state of mind or heart where one is able to think and take actions clearly without any outer influence. We also see conflicts between countries, which harms the harmony of the lives of the citizens. Therefore, to preserve peace among the countries of the world, to spread the message of peace among all the individuals of the world, 21st September is observed as International Peace Day or World Peace Day. The United Nations dedicated this day to peace education so that the world may become a more beautiful and a peaceful place to live in. We can never obtain peace in the world until we make peace within ourselves. These lines were quoted by Gautama Buddha. Now we are going to take a glance on a beautiful live art being done by my friend Priyanshu, and then it will be over to Hershey.
There are many ways of achieving peace and implementing it the way we want to. There are many people who accomplish it through different activities like dance, music, playing guitar, performing arts, etc. Now, performing arts like dance, sole purpose is not to get to a certain place on the floor, but to enjoy each step along the way. Dance has the power to bring inner peace in one's life. What more I can explain to you about dance? Let the dancers Sampurna and Shreya say to their steps. Over to Sampurna and Shreya.
सर्वेषां शान्तिर्भवतु सर्वेषां शान्तिर्भवतु सर्वेषां पूर्णं भवतु सर्वेषां पूर्णं भवतु सर्वेषां मङ्गलं भवतु सर्वेषां मङ्गलं भवतु सर्वे भवन्तु सुखिनः सर्वे सन्तु निरामयाः सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु मा कश्चित् दुःखभाग् भवेत्
There comes a time when we heed a certain call, when the world must come together as one. There are people dying. Oh, when it's time to lend a hand to life, the greatest gift of all. We can't go on pretending day by day that somewhere will soon make a change. We all a part of God's great big family, and the truth, you know, love is all we need. We are the children. We are the ones who make a brighter day. So let's start giving.
There's a choice we're making. We're saving our own lives.
It's true, we make a better day, just you and me.
Over to Manisha.
Importance of peace in everyone's life. Before we move on to the importance, we must know peace is the desire of every being heart. Peace is the hope of every nation. Peace is the promise of every politician. Peace is the pulse of every religious tradition. Peace is the goal of every prayer. Peace is the result of gratitude, while balance is the result of negative thinking. It's customized for every single person. Very defined method to see all you can explore us without any tension or bothering. If you had one gift to give yourself, then what would it be? More money, better relationship, or simply more the remove our ego and desire completely as a peaceful being. If we look at our life as a series of experiences, we will appreciate the importance of our thoughts and, and go from one day to another. Each day is filled with numerous experiences, some new and some repetitive. If we take some minutes out every day to connect with ourselves and just to be still, we will be able to gain perspective and feel comfortable irrespective of the goings on around us. The virtual cycle of peace. Peace helps us to keep mentally and physically fit. It ensures that we are aware of our needs and helps us to be a truthful and an honest truth. When we are in a peaceful state, we are able to think clearly and control all negative emotions, and a lot better than we could do it in a disturbed mind. This way, one can make wise decisions related to different aspects of life. When one is content, still, peaceful, one can give one's best to everything one undertakes, since the mind develops the power to focus with dedication. When things
strong and out of control. This peace gives us strength and keeps us calm to rearrange everything and put all in order, which enlightens us and makes us enough conscious about the different aspects of our lives so that we can deal and tackle all problems with ease. In conclusion, I would like to say that today everyone seems to be running in all around us. It's our choice if we want to follow the herd and live meaninglessly or just step aside and make wise choice and live a peaceful life. Thus, peace is there where love resides. Over to Harshi.
Creating art is the way to imagine the future, to build bridges, and to foster understanding, to develop empathy, to express feelings, to build self confidence, which all are attributes to promote peace. When it comes to art, it's important not to hide the madness. Therefore, with this madness, I would request Debaroti to please influence us with her aesthetic or doodle art. Over to Debaroti.
Thank you for such a nice introduction. This August day of 21st September identifies itself as the World Peace Day, which is celebrated at every corner of this globe. Peace is a fundamental prerequisite part of our life, which molds into different meanings for different people. It can lucidly equalize to internal and spiritual harmony for one, or as noble as peace between different military forces of the world, which is preached by almost everyone. But of late, be it in individual or global level, we find people thriving, craving for peace. Roars of demanding harmony is heard everywhere, every day. Where did it go? Was it the day we lost ourselves or stopped finding ourselves? Something same happened to us during this caging quarantine period. With social distancing in force, we truly grew socially distant from each other and even from ourselves, which hampered our mental peace and serenity with passing time. But I soon realized that I cannot walk down this dark lane and thus search for various ways to reach my light, and soon was captivated in the spell of art and aesthetics. Alphabets and patterns grew closer to me. I started exploring and intervening into different genres like line art, surreal, abstract, and fusion arts. And with every piece I created, I used to put a bow to that beauty with a small poem that I used to write. I can't put it in pen and paper how the bubbles of happiness and satisfaction used to burst inside my heart after playing with colors, and my days started to end with an assured smile. This is the exact metaphor of our life. We, the people of different ethnicity, are the different hues, and this world can only establish as a holy place when we come together to form a vibgyor of peace. Now let's see what Sanjana has got to say.
It is well known that human beings pay much interest in peace from ancient time until now, because the word peace, apart from being a pleasant word, also refers to the peaceful society and the beautiful world. It can be stated that peace is the greatest and highest goal or hope that everyone wishes to achieve personally and expects to be created in society and in the world. People have been trying to by all means to gain peace. Therefore, history of human beings in one aspect is the history of searching for peace. Peace has been taught, and studied in many ways and in many aspects. Now the question is, what is peace? Peace is like the term peace is used in a wide sphere. It seems that peace has a variety of meanings that are different in accordance with the context of usage. His Holiness the 14th Dalai Lama said, peace in the sense of the absence of war is of little value. Peace can only last when human rights are respected, where people are fed, and where individuals are free. In conclusion, peace is the presence of more other good things like virtue, justice, order, good law, good governance, relationships, freedom, respect for human rights, and presence and non-presence of violence. Furthermore, if we refer to the state of a place or an atmosphere, peace means quietness and silence. Over to
Music can be another way of describing peace, as it helps people to stress out and increase their productivity. Music can be used in many different ways to prevent conflict and to promote peace. A string instrument, like guitar, can give you serious pleasure with music. One can get a peace of mind while striking a note. So, with this, let's hear to the striking notes of guitar and pleasing music by Ryan and Hamushmita, respectively. Over to Ryan and Hamushmita.
When I find myself in times of trouble, Mother Mary comes to me, speaking words of wisdom, let it be. And in my hour of darkness, she is standing right in front of me, speaking words of wisdom, let it be. Let it be, let it be, let it be, let it be. Whisper words of wisdom, let it be. And when the broken-hearted people living in the world agree, there will be an answer, let it be. For though they may be parted, there is still a chance that they will see. There will be an answer, let it be. Let it be, let it be, let it be, let it be. Yeah, there will be an answer, let it be. Let it be, let it be, let it be, let it be. Whisper words of wisdom, let it be. Let it be, let it be, let it be, yeah, let it be. Whisper words of wisdom, let it be. And when the night is cloudy, there is still a light that shines on me. Shine until tomorrow, let it be. I wake up to the sound of music. Mother Mary comes to me, speaking words of wisdom, let it be. Let it be, let it be, let it be, yeah, let it be. Or there will be an answer, let let it be. Let it be, let it be, let it be, yeah, let it be. Oh, there will be an answer. Let it be, let it be, let it be. Oh, let it be, yeah, let it be. Whisper words of wisdom. Let it be.
After the wonderful performance, let us understand the importance of peace in a broader aspect. Peace is the bold, courageous, and ultimate response to the notion that violence provides any viable solution for the conflicts of our world. Peace helps us to understand the surroundings, it helps us to build, strengthen, and restore a country. Peace puts forward the framework for investment in the presence of attitudes, institutions, and structures that create and sustain peaceful societies. Peace investment promotes the optimum environment for human potential to flourish in a personal, societal, and economic sense. The eight pillars of peace should be addressed simultaneously as much as possible. These pillars are well functioning government, a sound business environment, an equitable distribution of resources, an acceptance of rights of others, good relationships with the neighbors, free flow of information, a high level of human capital, and low levels of corruption. A number of measures are taken to promote peace. Some of them are: in India, we have institutions like Institute of Peace and Conflict Studies IPCS in Delhi, Indian Institute for Peace, Disarmament and Environmental Protection in Nagpur, Center for Development and Peace Studies in Assam, Global Peace Foundation India, MIT World Peace University in Maharashtra. The Nobel Peace Prize is an award given to people for their peaceful actions. The Nobel Peace Prize was instituted by a famous man named Alfred Bernard Nobel. In India, Mahatma Gandhi and Mother Teresa have won Nobel Peace Award. The Lion and the Lamb Peace Arts Center was established in the year 1987. It was established with the prime objective of promoting peace education for children through art and literature. It is located in USA. Carter Center looks after the implementation of the human rights. It is located in USA. Last but not the least, Pathways to Peace is an international peace building educational and consulting organization in USA. Over to Hershey.
Art is a line around your thoughts. Sometimes this line extends the boundary of thoughts where creativity takes place and peace is achieved. Now let's get more into the creativity and achieve peace through Dipannita's artwork.
The first thought that comes to our mind by seeing this dove is peace, because it symbolizes the essence of calmness and tranquility. Ever wondered why dove is a symbol of peace and love? Pure white and humble as they are known to be, doves gives us a beautiful sight. White doves lend a sense of freedom. They are the universal symbol of kindness, humanity, and charity. These white beauties strike a chord along the human race with their innocence. In this world of ethnics, people pursue their own way of peace through various languages. Through this painting, one can derive roughly around 6,500 languages in the world collectively. Moreover, peace has no bounds. It can spread tremendously faster than any other deadly, constructing a situation unlike the one we are facing presently. So when you decide to spread love like this dove, your surroundings will change certainly. Now over to Shomojit.
Radius of peace. It is well established today that psychological barrier is one of the most important factors operating against efforts to promote peace. However, most studies along these lines have concentrated on the cognitive barriers and neglected emotional ones. Hence, the main goal of this is to create a deeper understanding of how emotions, example fear, anger, and hatred, directed towards an adversary, serve as a barrier to potential public support for peaceful resolution of conflict. To that end, an ex- an experimental survey was conducted by a representative nationwide sample of Jewish Israelis in the week prior to the Annapolis Peace Summit. Negative emotions were stimulated and different variables reflecting support for peaceful peace or balance were measured. Results obtained via path analysis using structural equation modeling have drawn a comprehensive map of the distinct impact of each emotion on specific aspects of public opinion towards a peace process. Over to Hershey.
Joy is to create imaginations on paper and portray the world through one's imagination. Therefore, Damayanti, I would like you to draw imagination of peace on paper. Over to Damayanti.
The artwork that is to be showcased in front of all of you is a small approach to bring people together through a safe and creative means in order to promote positivity. You will find a black and white globe at the center of this artwork that depicts that to bring peace, we all have to come together and forget about global racial discrimination, violence, inequality, and we have to stamp out any kind of exclusion. The four hands surrounding the globe represents that without everyone's participation, peace cannot be achieved, and therefore to make this achievable, the international relations between every country of this world have to be peaceful. Like they have to come forward to bring peace. The peace symbol at the top represents various sentiments of wellness, peace, love, unity, harmony, and togetherness. At the left, we can see the symbol of yin and yang. The black and white area represents the bad and the good, respectively. The black dot in the white area is the depiction of the bad that is present in the good. Similarly, the white in the black area is the representation of good in the bad. All of this together can represent many things, and we can learn a lot from this. They are two sides of the same coin, and they shouldn't be looked at as two different things. They complement and work together to complete each other in order to keep the balance in the universe. Where we have peace, we have a hope, a balance, truth, respect, unity, and most importantly, life. Whereas in case of hatred or conflict, we have bloodshed, death, malevolence, etc. Therefore, this art portrays that the angel of peace would dominate over the demons of malice and conflict. Over to Shreya.
So, after this amazing artwork by Davanti, let's know about the ways of implementing peace. On an individual level, peace may start with calmness within oneself. Expanding outward peace entails agreement and harmony among people. At its large scale, peace is to live without violent conflict or war. So, the following are the ways of implementing peace. Point number one, discover and assess. More in depth information may be gained from discussions with residents, local human rights commission, and with the Parent Teacher Association. Point number two, focus and commit. With this information in hand, choose the most important issues to you and your community, particularly those you can commit to in promoting peace. Point number three, build and launch. Learn if your town has a peace commission or similar organization. We can contact the local organizers of such effort or follow their guidelines to help start and implement your own. Over to Sampurna.
Ways of achieving peace. Focus your attention on those things you can control. As a human being, you have to know which things are within your control. Anything beyond that can distract you and put stress in your life. Number two, be true to yourself. No pretension. It's too easy to allow society dictate your choices. You don't have to spend your life on a career that's impressive to others. You don't have to chase after a fancy house. Make your own decisions about what's most important to you. Number three, exercise on a regular basis. Exercise feels good and you feel good about yourself for doing it. Exercise is not only good for the body but also good for your brain. Number four, do good deeds. This is a great way to take your focus off of yourself. When you are kind, you receive kindness in return. You will also feel a sense of pride and satisfaction when you help someone else. Number five, meditate. Meditation is calming. Meditation helps you see life and its challenges more accurately. Things are often better than they seem. Meditation can prevent your mind from making a situation seem worse than it really is. Now, over to Harshi.
Reminder to our audience that we have Priyanshu here giving finishing touch to his art, hoping that he will be completing it now. Over to Priyanshu.
Gautama Buddha, the epitome of peace.
Over to Shanga.
Good evening to everyone present here. To begin with, I would like to thank our Honorable Principal Ma'am, Vice Principal Ma'am, Teacher in Charge, Director of Education, along with all other respected teachers and of course my fellow mates for providing me this opportunity since I'm going to present a speech before you on this subtle yet a beautiful topic, peace. Peace can be defined as the state of mind without conflicts, disturbances, or fights. Well, a salient feature of our life is to face ups and downs in every situation faced. From a small kid to an adult, every celebrities, sports persons, and even big businessmen with huge bank balances feel low, upset, and undergo different stress issues. However, peace comes with our own decisions we take in every step of our lives. This includes self realization, self contentment, self esteem, and even self love. All this somewhere helps us to cope up with the struggles and grow up in a peaceful manner. Of course, the people surrounding us, Various social, political, and grouping factors influence peace in both negative and positive aspects. But at the end, we all are living own lives. Hence, we need to choose how to bring peace within ourselves. Because when we achieve peace, we tend to motivate others to implement it in the best possible ways they can. Moreover, each individual effort sums up to a broader aspect. In India, peace and harmony are implemented in the constitution through various guidelines. Even if there are a number of barriers to this, the immense amount of culture and heritage together covers it all. Peace is the need of the hour to attain stability in the society. Nonetheless, peace remains as the survival and the developmental tool of mankind. Last but not the least, I would like to end my speech with a small reminder to everyone. Even when we are struggling, we need to keep hoping that this seemingly never ending conquest of finding peace will one day be fruitful. Over to Rusha.
Good evening, everyone. First of all, I would like to thank our Honorable Principal Ma'am, Director of Education RB Ma'am, Vice Principal Ma'am, In Charge Ma'am, and all respected teachers and my fellow mates who provided me this opportunity to present a speech before you all. By now, we came across several definitions, aspects, and concepts of peace. When we look up at the word itself in the dictionary, it would say something about a sense of control, quietness, and non-violence. If you search for a synonym, it might even say a serenity. But is peace only about serenity? Well, for me, peace begins with a smile. And I absolutely agree to this. It's said that a smile can light up a room. Nowadays, people carry fake smile just to hide their feelings or to fit in the society. But real happiness isn't easy to possess in the ever changing world until we choose to be real, yet accepted by our surroundings. Of course, we need to adopt certain norms as a social being, but as one of my fellow mates mentioned, it all begins with oneself. When you are calm and peaceful, you search for it in others. It reduces the approach of judging to an extent as well. If every day someone does something kind for someone, it will create a ripple effect. Think of when you drop a stone in a pond. It generates a small ripple at first, but after a while, that little ripple has spread throughout the entire pond. Now imagine a peaceful world. Also, if someone learns from mistakes and apologizes to someone else, and they do the same, imagine what we can achieve. We know many people know the definition, but not all understands. Peace is the mother of progress. Without peace, a nation cannot make any progress. So peace is over desirable. Peace is the feeling that I write in this world. If anyone asks me, how do I feel it? It's when everyone around me, in my family, my circle of friends, and my neighborhood is happy, eager to love, accept, and relate, I feel at peace. Last but not the least, also to me, it means following what my heart says and sharing mutual trust and respect for people around me. Peace starts with me, so I will end my speech by conveying everyone to keep smiling. You know what they say? Peace begins with a smile. Over to Hershey.
Now the time has come that we listen to a short poem recited by Nandita and Sanjana. Over to Sanjana and Nandita.
Peace is like the hugs from a childhood friend you haven't seen for years. Rediscovered Polaroids with long forgotten memories.
Beautiful sunrises and mesmerizing sunsets. It's like one's most prized possession. So why, my dear friend, would you choose hatred, violence, and guns when you could choose peace instead?
When your thoughts wage wars, when your nights scream terror, when your mind loses control, when your soul feels enclosed.
Trust the voice that speaks peace. Rest in the lap of peace. My dear friend, let peace set all of it at ease.
Life is not about expecting and wishing, it's about doing, being, and becoming. Therefore, with this, we would like to end up our program here. Thank you for listening to us with great patience. Staying apart, we have made our great efforts to bring you all close with this live program to create peace and spread peace in the minds of people. Once again, on behalf of everyone, I would wish you all happy International Peace Day, hoping that you would have liked it and successfully got well acquainted with the term peace. I'll kindly request our principal ma'am, our in charge RB ma'am, and vice principal Taposhi ma'am to say something about this program.
Thank you, children. I must say that it was a wonderful initiative on the part of the arts department of our school, Humanities. It is indeed very important to maintain peace, and as the first poem that was shown to us, that international peace comes one by one actually, and ultimately it boils down to our own inner peace, which ultimately leads to the international peace. I really and strongly believe that all of us will have peace at heart so that we can transmit that towards the other, to the society, and then from society to the international world at large. Thank you, children. Thank you, Chirosri ma'am, for the wonderful effort taken by one and all. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you so much. RB ma'am, Harshit, please tell RB ma'am, Taposhi ma'am, they are all there. RB ma'am.
Yes.
Yes, Taposhi ma'am is there.
Ma'am, RB ma'am, we request you to please say something about this program.
Taposhi ma'am is there. Taposhi ma'am, is she there? No, she's not there. Okay. It was really a lovely program, as ma'am said. And from the first poem only, if I may say, then you started off from the world and it ended with you. So if y'all spread the message of peace from, if it starts with you, your home, then I'm sure this message will spread to the world. I think we have learned many lovely things here. Somebody said peace is a ribbed here. It has got beautiful colors. Now, if you want to see and enjoy the beautiful colors, you have to find peace. You have to have a positive attitude within you. That's very, very important. And you said so many important things that it basically comes from within yourself. And if it has to come from within you, you have to meditate, you have to ponder, you have to connect with yourself. You have to think, because that peace is the wish of every person. Whatever I'm saying, I've learned it all from you. And most importantly, you have said that the peace is the need of the hour. It's over desirable at this point of time. And Rusha said very, very clearly that if you want peace, you have to follow what your heart says. That if you have to follow what your heart says, you have to think correctly. That's very, very important. So that's a part of your growing up properly. And I think then peace will automatically come to all of us. Thank you, children. It was very, very nice. We are all overwhelmed and we learned a lot of it from you. We learned a lot of things, because each and every person, whether it's a young child or an elderly person or whatever, all of us want peace. So you have given us a lovely message. Let this message spread toward the entire world. Thank you, children. Thank you so much.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Ma'am, you can ask any teacher also to say, because I think it was Seema ma'am is also there. Seema Bakshi ma'am is also there. Seema ma'am, Seema Bakshi. Seema ma'am is there. Seema Bakshi ma'am is there. I had seen her giving nice comments. She was also appreciating it. Any teacher can also say, because it was very nice. I mean, lovely message. All of us want to live in peace. That's very important for all of us.
Any teacher, please, may I request any one of you or anybody, please
Yeah,
say
yeah,
something.
yeah. Any teacher.
Anyone.
Yes.
Good afternoon, students. Devaviti ma'am here. Good afternoon, ma'am. Everyone
Good afternoon.
present here.
Good
I
evening,
think,
ma'am.
students, yes, you really conveyed a very, very positive message today. And I have written in the
Yes.
chat box that for
Yes.
me, what is peace? P for prayer, E for empathy, A for admiration, C for care, and E for emotion. Yes, during this pandemic hour, we need to pray for each other. We need to feel empathetic towards each other. We need to spread the message of love. And why only pandemic? Peace actually begins at home. You have rightly pointed out. We should begin our day with a smile, with a positivity. And children, we have learned really something good from you. Thank you so much for reminding us once again how peace is an important factor in life. Thank you.
Should Seema ma'am, Seema Bakshi ma'am, you have come. Could you please tell us something?
Dear children, it was really wonderful to see you all. It was a different experience. We really liked it. Thank you, children. We enjoyed your program. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you so much,
Thank you,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Principal
ma'am.
Thank you all of you.